Okay, so this is our Egoista Classic Clear Builder. You're gonna have to forgive me because there's some goodies in the bottom of this pot. I'm terrible for that. This one is a medium viscosity, but I would say maybe a little thick. So you can see that there's some glitter. And I think that might actually be some black gel paint that's in the bottom there. So that tells you, haha, that this is crystal clear. It's about the consistency, I would say, of corn syrup, just slightly under room temperature, if that makes sense. It's really smooth, easy to apply. It has like no heat. I mean, if you pile it on, maybe you'll get some heat, but it's really smooth, easy to use. It's not going to run into your cuticle or anything like that. It's going to be very easy, very user friendly. Mariana says that you don't need a base. I prefer to put a base under most of my gels. I think it's a throwback from when I first trained because everything was a 3-step. So this is technically, I guess, a 1-step system. So you just use your acid-free primer, and then you would go in and scrub in a base layer of this, cure it, and then go in with your build layer and you'd be off to the races. So this one is very beginner friendly. It's we have lots of seasoned techs that use it too. It's not that it's bad or anything, or it's just because it levels out so nice and it's so easy to work with. It's often recommended for beginners because it's thick enough it's not going to run into the cuticle and down the sidewalls and create problems that way, but it's thin enough and it levels nicely enough that it's going to give you a little bit of working time. As you can see in the pot, it's not just going to be falling all over the place for you and creating problems. Now, I whipped up some nice bubbles in there, but typically you don't have those. I was just smearing my mixing tool around in there just to show you guys how it worked and what the consistency was. So you can see when I pick it up, I can pick up a decent scoop with my small brush. And you can see how it falls off the brush too. So it is moving, but it's not crazy. It's the body heat is going to make it move faster naturally. That's what happens when we warm things up. But this one is going to be really great for you guys. Like I said, it's hypoallergenic, medium viscosity, cures, I say like a minute in LED, 2 minutes UV. I typically cure everything for 2 minutes. It's strong. It doesn't have it doesn't feel hot when you're using it unless you pile it on, but it has nice flexibility. And so when gels have that flexibility, I get a little nervous when I'm using them for like very long nails, just because depending on what that person is like with their nails, you could run into trouble. So I would say short to medium long in there for this one. But this is a classic clear from Egoista. I'll put more details down below. Thanks for watching.